Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going here. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Today. Quick throw to his receiver. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Automatic on the PAT. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going of what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Ohio State. A huge defensive score.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And they tack on the extra point. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing. And return.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily... with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Green 25.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Get set, get set.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff running right. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Penn State offense comes back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out.
He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Getting set. Here's second down. Give it to the back again. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on first down. Bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Wants to throw it. Throws it to the right. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at the 35. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a first down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to run it here. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Single back takes the handoff. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Chambers. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Looking to pass here on second down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this run? They tackle him about the 14.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. First down, looking for more now. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
I'm going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Design quarterback. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Makes the catch. It's Chambers. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's got that ability here.
Second down play coming up.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly they're in great position to get points.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
First and goal, handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
But there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7.
Here we go.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. You got a big receiver like that. Put the ball up there on a fade. It's a prime example why these type of routes to the goal line work out so well. Textbook execution.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start on the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
When they hand it off to the back.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it deep to begin the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
On the ready.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. He moved the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And in first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The second down incompletion sets up third and inches. And they pick up the first on the ground. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing in...
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they put 6 more on the board. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return. Tempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field.
Here we go, here we go.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks into the open. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's long. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Out of the gun now on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. The Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal.
Let's go.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready, set. Easy.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's DeMarco. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Took contact on the throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Special teams score. Well, Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed through that coverage team.
You know, a lot of times we talk about vision. Usually we're talking about running backs trying to find a lane. But returners need to have that as well. And you just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
First play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. First play of the quarter, offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Running with purpose. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll give it to the back. That play will move the sticks. Set him up 1st down at the 42.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab by the receiver. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Not much on that play, brought down short. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Tight end makes the grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here late. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Golden. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. And the quarterback just kneels down. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.